There's an old joke that Jews are smarter than everyone else because many religions have a practice of some sort of acknowledgement or thanks that they give before they eat. We, however, have Birkat HaMazon, which is said after we eat, because we make sure we like the food before we say thank you for it. Okay, great. I mentioned this to someone once as a joke, and he said, well, we say Barachot before we eat too. Thank you, I'll buy you a sense of humor. Let me know when your birthday is and I'll arrange it. Okay, yes, we do. Interestingly, the Torah, in this week's reading, says, you should eat, and you will be satisfied, and you will bless God, etc., etc. That's the basis of this requirement. That you only say it after you've eaten, and that you are satisfied. Wonderful. The sages instituted barachot that we say before we eat. Why? An a fortiori argument. Kal v'chomer, as it's known. If, when you're satisfied, you have to acknowledge where your food is coming from, all the more so when you're so hungry. Okay, cute. They also say that anybody who eats without acknowledging where it came from is as if he's stealing. Everything belongs to God. You have to acknowledge it comes from God before you're allowed to eat it. Failing to do so is effectively stealing it. Like you're saying, it's mine, I have a right to it. Okay, fine. Homiletics aside. What's the point? Why did God command that we acknowledge him as the source of what we have only after we've eaten, rather than before? Because this logic seems to make sense, right? All the more so when you're hungry, you should be saying thank you. And all the more so, you have to acknowledge before you take it. You can't take something and then afterwards ask for permission. Okay. It would seem to me, though, that the key is in that middle word. First word, v'achalta, you shall eat. Second word, v'savata, you shall be satiated. Third word, uverachta, and you will bless God, etc. Acknowledge God as the source. The key word is that middle one. You shall be satiated. 4 words in English, fine, but in Hebrew it's 1 word. You have to be satisfied. When you're hungry, you're not thinking about it, you're distracted. And the truth is, there is some kernel of truth to that joke. You never know what you're going to get. It might not be good, it might not be great. Okay, so what? It doesn't matter, you still have to show appreciation. True. But your thought at the time is, I don't know what to expect. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. So can you really show appreciation for something you're going to get when you don't know what the quality is? After you've eaten, even if it wasn't the best meal you've ever had, it's sitting in your belly, you feel full. May not be the best meal ever, but you can show appreciation for it. True appreciation comes from the satiation. When you've enjoyed yourself, when it's in you, when it's with you, you can show appreciation. You have to feel it. Now, somebody once said to me, and there's a lot of meaning in this, that he finds the most difficult part of the day-to-day prayers is the one that you're supposed to say when you first wake up in the morning. An acknowledgement of the fact that God has given you your soul for the day, so to speak. How can I show appreciation for that? I've never known the difference. I never woken up in the morning. So how can I say thank you for making me alive? I've never been dead. Oh, I was dead for a day, so now I know how important it is, right? Anybody who wears glasses will know if you lose your glasses, you appreciate having them that much more when you find them. Trust me, it's happened many times. I've never been dead one morning so that I can say thank you when I wake up. It's not easy. When you feel it, you can have a true appreciation. I know how bad it is to be hungry. And I know how good it is to feel satiated. I've been hungry. And I can have an appreciation from that point of view. But until I've got the food in my belly, I can't really say thank you for what I have. Yes, certainly show appreciation when you don't have it yet. But there's a certain sense of completion, feeling, wholeness in having. And at that point, God says, now you can say thank you. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.